Seriously. There goes Seltzer 1. Let's go. That's pretty hard, man. Hard seltzer.
Not as hard as that Abbey wine, baby.
How's your vagina been feeling lately?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
A little clammy.
Not bad at all. I can tell you one thing, it's not dry.
Today is
So moist.
September 3rd. We took a week off because one of us had some shit to do. And by I mean one of us, I mean me. I ruined the party.
As far as
Sorry,
the rest
I
of the
ruined your...
as far as the rest of the audience knows, we still had the show. We had like video editing or audio editing issues, so it'll never be aired.
No, you don't put that shit on me. It's
Audio
my
editing. Yeah, I'm gonna blame this on the producer.
Yeah, yeah. Blame it on me.
No, we still
audio
had
editing.
We still had the show.
Yeah, we had the show. He just didn't post it.
Yeah.
No, we did not have a show. Fucking dicks.
Just kidding. No,
It happens once, like 100-something episodes ago. You guys don't let me down.
I just hung out with Ross, and we just drank a couple bottles of wine, and then I went home.
Yeah. Hey, Taco Bell.
But it was still,
You did,
it
not
was
me.
still a good night. It was still a good night.
Yeah, for y'all.
Yeah, for you had to
I
work.
was working.
Well, you made money.
Yeah, I made some money. That part was good.
Yeah, did you win the lotto?
No, but I did win 25 on a scratch-off ticket last night. That ain't a Luke Combs reference.
Did you buy a 12-pack and a 10-gas with it?
No. No, seriously.
He won more than 25, though, right?
I really only won 5 because it was a 20.
You won $10. That's what it was.
No, it was more than $10. He
Oh,
won
who
way
did?
more than $10 on
Luke
a scratch
Combs.
off.
And I won $100
$100
on a scratch.
Yeah, I was like,
off.
it was way more than.
I'm like
way more.
fucking 25 bucks.
$10. He ain't getting excited.
At least I had the right numbers in it. You didn't.
True.
You had 2 of the 3.
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo.
Y'all had none of the 3.
Whatever, man. Well, Jews are good at math.
I don't know if that's fact.
I don't know.
That's a fucking
John,
normal.
you are on the internet. You can't be blurting
That is
out.
a normal stereo. That is a stereotype that a lot of people
No.
have things where Jewish people are good at math.
No.
Yes.
Autistic kids are great at math, not Jewish people.
Look at Jews, and they're historically known for being good at math or dealing with money.
No, I think mine's closer, more accurate.
I'm going to say jihadists are bad with history because you're bad with history.
I am not a jihadist.
Jihadi John.
Yeah, John can count fucking goats if his.
I do count sheep when I sleep.
Do you really?
No.
1 lamb, 2 lamb?
No.
That's
I don't.
lambs.
That's lame.
Ooh.
Mm.
The B's silent. Lame, lamb.
I had a lot of updates to give y'all, and I don't remember any of them.
No?
Not a damn one of them.
They
I
were-
had so much up here, but I didn't write it down.
You're wrong, John.
What?
The stereotypes of Jews are noses. Their noses, big
What?
noses.
I never knew that.
They're known for their hair. Like the
Oh, you looked up
Yeah.
stereotype, but look up Jews stereotype
Greed?
with math.
greed.
Oh, you're definitely greedy.
They're great at communicating.
Definitely greedy.
Typical Jew.
Typical Jew. Or
Oh, yeah. Why do they call it getting Jewed then?
it's about
Because they're
money.
greedy. Yeah.
Is that why?
But they're greedy. But what is greed? What does that mean? They're greedy with money, probably. So they're good at math.
It could be anything. It could be with cows.
They're normally like accountants and bankers.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. That's stereotypes, man. That's what I'm saying.
I thought they're the ones that
these
wrote
aren't my thoughts. These are like the public's thoughts.
I thought most
No,
of
they're
them.
your thoughts, John.
I thought most of them were farmers and they had like horse and wagons.
No,
and
that's-
didn't use
Amish,
electricity.
man.
Amish
That's Amish.
They have the same haircuts, though, right?
Do the Amish have multiple wives?
Maybe.
Or it could be Amish.
You could be.
Why not?
You got multiple wives.
Are you breaking news
No.
right now? You have multiple wives?
I do not have multiple wives.
Then you're not Amish, John.
You sure you want all that stress?
You're like,
As
that's
long-
me.
hey,
you
if-
literally said, that's me.
I could. I was like, that could be me.
No,
could
I have
be me.
multiple wives.
I don't have multiple wives, but I have a sweet beard going. My long hair.
Sweet
I-
beard.
I
That's
think it's-
debatable. Sweet? Not
No.
sure if that's the
That's
term.
not sweet.
Oh, all right, whatever.
The only thing sweet about that beard is the coffee left in it from this morning.
I get stuff on my beard all the time.
Exactly.
It's a fucking cinnamon roll crust that's on your Fu Manchu.
I'm pretty sure I got some ice cream in my beard too, because I had this sweet ass fucking.
This area right here is like a taint for beard.
Yeah,
hair.
that's what I've been saying. His facial hair looks like fucking pubic hair.
What am I supposed to do?
Cut it off.
Grow some on the cheeks, like where it's supposed to
can't
grow.
grow any on the cheeks.
Next
man.
time you shave your balls, shave your face too.
Oh man.
Every week, man.
You don't trim it at all? Because it looks like you do.
I actually cut some because there was like a couple stragglers that were like down here.
Yeah?
So I cut those off.
My
But I
God.
didn't actually do any I didn't do any landscaping. I just cut a couple stragglers that were way longer than all the other ones.
I just can't believe it don't grow on the cheeks at all. It's just like straight down from the
Dude,
jawline
like,
down.
my cheeks do not get touched up at all.
Wow. And see, it looks like you just shaved this week up there.
No, there's nothing on my cheeks.
You got a sweet mustache.
I shave
though.
my upper cheeks every week, right here from the beard line up. I shave,
I have to, yeah.
and then the neck seam right here down.
Yep. See, I get the same thing. I get the neck, man.
Yeah, so I go to that line there, then shave everything below that line.
You go to that line and just cut harder.
Yeah, oh, you jab that, jab that shit in my neck.
It's like hedge clippers. Oh
Yep.
man.
I leave it alone except for those few stragglers that get out of
Yeah.
control.
Dude, don't let
Your
us
whole your whole face is a bunch of stragglers.
don't let us bring you down. What you're doing is amazing. Like that's like 2 years of hard work right there.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, from a guy not having a mustache at all to fucking growing a full beard,
It's not
Nah,
what
The
No.
comes
mustache,
full.
the mustache
not
is
full.
full.
for me it is full.
That's
The
not a
mustache
full.
surpassed the beard. You
mustache-
should just keep the mustache.
The
shave
mustache
everything
is
off.
cool, yeah.
The mustache is pretty serious.
I'll say it's a little Gardner Minshew-ish.
Well, because I trimmed it up a little bit. I had
Little
to get
Ron
off,
Jeremy
I had to
ish.
get off my lip. I was looking too posty.
Dude,
Like I had my little hairs were coming in.
Even
my
Post Malone's cut his hair, John.
that is
I'm
true.
not cutting my hair. It's the facial hair that's the problem.
You should go full Post Malone. Cut the hair off and fucking trim your beard.
Yeah.
You should just fucking mind your business.
You're the one that brought it up.
I didn't bring up my facial hair though.
I think you did.
Yeah, I think he did.
No way.
Yeah,
No way. No,
yeah.
I don't think
I brought
did.
up how you look like
Oh,
the fucking
I said something
drunk
about
Jesus.
it. I said something about a sweet beard.
No, I said
Yeah.
something about you looking like a drunk Jesus.
Yeah.
and
And I
turned it
said
into
something
you.
about you looking like a
Oh
jihadist.
God! Get off my nuts, guys.
You talking about your chin?
I'm not on your face, man.
Because that looks like where a set of nuts would hide. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I thought you were going with these were pubes on my chin.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah.
When Micah puts his nuts on your face.
Ah,
Like a crash pad for a set of them.
You're
Huh?
so mean. You're mean, Ross.
Oh, about our opening little segment thing there. Our opening music before the show title.
There was an opening.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we got our music back. We haven't had it in a while,
We
right?
had-
What was it?
we've
What
never.
was-
We only had not had it once. We had it back the last handful of episodes.
No, that's not
Yeah,
fact.
it is true.
The server crashed. We lost everything.
Yes, and then we have had like 4 or 5 podcasts since then.
Do you have the... Me and Ross already jumped.
I don't. I did lose that. I got everything but that.
Hey, what was the opening again?
Wakanda for life, man.
Condoms for
Oh,
life.
condoms.
The Black Panther died.
Oh, he did.
Why
I
does that
saw
got to do with condoms? Condoms for life?
Wakanda? It was that sweet ass island that no one could see.
Yeah, it's like it had a barrier that made it look like trees. So
Anaconda,
you
ain't
flew
that?
over Africa.
That was
you did
with
not know
Jennifer
that the
Lopez.
most technical, like little village country in the world was underneath trees in the fucking African forest.
It's pretty cool if you got time
Yeah,
to watch.
just nerd stuff.
Haven't
Yeah.
seen it.
He died of ass cancer.
Yeah, it's real.
Hey, that shit, they said will you go undetected for so
Yeah.
long, and that's the reason why it kills people is
Well,
because they don't know they have it.
He was diagnosed 4
You
years
have no
ago.
symptoms. No symptoms.
They said he was diagnosed 4 years ago.
Yeah, people
And
who are online...
He filmed all the Marvel movies
Yeah.
while having it and going through chemo and
And
all
people
that.
online were like shaming him because they said his weight loss.
Yeah, about
Little
6
did
like,
they know he was fucking dying.
right before the pandemic, there was pictures like of him
Like
on the
you-
How are
internet.
you gonna shame him though when he is dying? Like, get out of here.
Well, no one knew.
He didn't tell nobody.
Yeah, no one knew.
but
nobody
still,
knew.
why are they shaming him though?
But they
Get
thought,
outta here.
well, they thought either he was on drugs or
Yeah.
he slimmed
Oh,
down
fuck
for
them.
no. But he looked like
He
he
was
did.
sickly.
He was
bones,
skeletonly.
bones.
Like I saw the pictures.
yeah.
They just need to get a fucking life.
They thought he was either on drugs or
Yeah.
doing it for a movie role.
See, that just goes to show you, don't judge a book by its
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah, man, mind your fucking business.
He had stage 4 colon cancer
Yeah,
for
man.
4 years.
How
and
about
no
you
one knew,
ask if he's
only his
okay?
only his family knew he had it.
Ask
Wow.
if he's okay. Don't fucking talk shit about him.
Well, turns out Johnny's not okay.
Yeah, he's
died.
dead.
He died. Why you gotta make everything so like fucking?
I'm tired of people being negative, man.
But you're being negative.
I'm not trying to be negative.
We were trying to bring a spotlight to
Mhm.
his life.
No, but you were saying people are shaming them, and I'm mad at the people that are shaming them.
Yeah, fuck those people.
It's just the internet, John.
There's a bunch of internet trolls like Ross that wear people out.
Maybe. Yeah, I called someone in John's neighborhood a Karen.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
In his neighborhood?
On the Nextdoor app. Yeah.
I don't even know.
It turns out I work with her husband.
Oh, wow.
But
He waved at me today.
yeah.
Yeah, when I drove by when I was speeding.
John's the speed limit in John's neighborhood is 20 miles an hour, and that's fast.
Which is pretty quick.
But if you watch a car going by at 40 or 20 miles an hour in your neighborhood, that's fast.
Yeah, my road's 20, I think, or 25.
The problem.
And she posted, we should rename our streets like the cars that drive through it. The blah and blah 500, the Daytona this. She was naming like NASCAR stuff.
Yeah.
I'm tired of people speeding through our neighborhood. I'm gonna start throwing nails out into the street.
That'll fix it.
I applied first, quit being a damn Karen, and then I responded again. Now I know who to go to if I get nails in my tire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Ross.
She changed her last name though, on the app too.
She got married?
I guess she changed it to like her first and middle name.
But she's switching it up so that way
So people can't
know.
find her.
Her husband probably said,
Yeah,
I know that guy.
Yeah, you need to change your shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I'll be damned if I fucking get nail in my tire.
Oh yeah,
Especially
and then,
like on the
but
drive by right by those houses.
the
I'm
speed
going
limit
to
in a
each of those
neighborhood
houses.
shouldn't be 20 miles. If you see a car going by 20 miles an hour, it looks like it's going 40 in a neighborhood.
Here's the thing. 20 miles is a little fast.
Mm-hmm.
Drive 20 miles if you feel safe,
Yeah.
but pay attention to kids.
Exactly.
The big problem is there's kids playing in the driveway.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a couple kids where I felt like I could have drove by at 10, 12 miles an hour and been fine. But then all of a sudden, the kid rode his bike right out in the middle of the road.
Well, then you know what you do?
I'm glad I wasn't going 20.
You roll down your window and look at that kid. Get out of the fucking street as you're going by.
Here's the thing, though. Like, some people don't fucking pay attention. Like,
Yeah,
I don't,
fucking kid riding his bike through the street.
Exactly. So you got to watch out for them. If the kids weren't there, I'd been going 20.
If I get slight fender damage in your neighborhood because a kid drove his bike out in front of my car, I'm going to be fucking pissed.
It was a little kid, though. Like, the
I don't
parents
care- I
were
don't
still
care what
there,
the
but
size
the
of the
kid
kid is.
just fucking
Yeah.
rode out.
And
Like,
then the fucking parents should
he's
tell their
not
kid.
listening. They tried to go grab him, and he just still
man.
rode out. My thing is, if you see
My thing
kids,
is, go play in the fucking
you
backyard
see
then.
kids don't
True.
go 20. You see kids don't go 20.
Go 30.
If no
I
kids are
got
there,
you 30, right?
yeah, right.
Yeah, speed up.
If there's nobody
Get
out
the hell
there,
out of there before you get your tag number.
If nobody and you're being aware and no one's out in the street, go 20. But if there's kids out there, don't go 20.
That's not funny.
Yeah,
Common
get the fuck out of
sense.
there. Yeah.
I'm not even listening anymore.
No.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Stupid ass people in your neighborhood.
You know what? I haven't been to your neighborhood in a year. Probably a year.
No, it hasn't been a year.
When was the last time I was there? Christmas party. That was the last time I was there.
No, you
Yeah.
were there.
I hadn't been. Oh yeah, I dropped off a fucking thing, freshie,
John.
a smelly freshie.
The last time he's been out with us was Skillman's birthday party.
What? Skillman's birthday?
Where was that?
When
At his house. That was the last time you were out with us.
What are you saying? Like, when was the
No.
last time he was at my house, though?
No, I'm talking about Skillman's house. The last time you were out with us, that you hung out with us outside of the podcast, was at Skillman's birthday party at his house.
When was this?
I don't
Man,
know.
he's got like the date. Like he must be butthurt about this.
He.
How
no,
long was
this
it?
doesn't
His
seem
birthday
true.
was May.
It's been
John's
months.
birthday's in May.
Yeah, it's been months.
Oh man.
Okay, I'm doing good. I thought it was before that.
Oh, we're talking
I'm
about
pretty
the
sure-
other John's house, not his house.
I'm pretty sure it's May though. Yeah, you've been in my house.
May? No,
His house.
dude, I haven't been to your house, and
You haven't been in my
A
house in a
long
while.
time.
You're right. You haven't been in my
I
house.
dropped off the freshie that day. Danielle acted like she wasn't there, and then I left. I said, "Hey, I left it on the doorstep." Okay, I got it. Like I texted her, I'm like, "Hey."
Oh, she don't answer her door for shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like she tried to play it off like she wasn't there.
She don't answer her door.
Yeah,
for
she
shit.
didn't want to be sociable.
No, she just doesn't answer the door for nobody. If
So I'm a nobody.
you might be.
Thanks, man.
Did you text her and let her know before you come over?
Yes, she knew I was coming.
That's the
That's what she said.
That's why she didn't open the door. How'd you spell coming?
Well, it depends. Your cat's about to hurl, Ross.
Uh,
Oh yeah, hairball.
yeah.
Hairball's coming.
Ah!
I tried to put the mic by his head.
The cat's hacking. You eat a rat?
Do you hear it in your headset?
Yep. Is he sneezing?
The fuck out of here, Big Al.
You take that COVID somewhere else. Walk around with your asshole on the
He
ground.
eats too much food.
Is that what it is?
So, yeah, he'll eat a lot and then come out and blip.
And then you'll throw it up.
Yeah, and then the other cat will come and eat it.
That's not cool, man. That's like cannibalism.
That shit's gross, man.
That's gross.
Oh, I went to a doctor today. I'm not cleared to go back to jiu-jitsu for another month.
No?
At least another month. Supposed
Cool.
to increase my workload, my range of motion. Yep.
Ross said
Cool, man. That's cool.
Then I go back in 2 months for follow-up.
Yeah, man. You're getting there. How long are they estimating that you have to be down?
That's pretty much it. Like I go back in a month.
So you should have been cleared already.
No, actually, from like when he originally told me, he was thinking I was gonna be done for the rest of the year.
Oh, now Al's stretching, so he's good.
I'm surprised they didn't treat you like a prized racehorse and just put you down.
Yeah, shot you right there in the fucking
shot,
in the
me
room.
shot me or cut it off.
That's what the lady was asking today. If you're the one for the shot, somebody was getting put down.
Yeah.
It could have been
Hell
me.
yeah, I'm here for a shot.
So I was just like, whoa, what is it?
What's in this one?
Like, no, I'm actually waiting for him to get an opinion.
An opinion.
I'm actually waiting for the meat injection.
An opinion or to have...
The doctor has to get an opinion?
They were having a discussion about what they think that I should do, because I told them I'm not going to not do anything for the rest of the year.
Who, the doctor in Wikipedia?
One of the doctors was like...
First you want me to wear a mask, and now you don't want me to lift my goddamn arm? What the fuck's up in 2020?
Well,
Doctor's like...
it was more concerned that I would go back and, like, hurt it, because he already knew I was weightlifting and everything, but I wasn't doing, like, too much weight.
I feel like John's doctor's like, hold on, let me go check Wikipedia real quick. Whenever you ask him questions.
Well, he's actually asking the surgeon, because they had, like...
I mean,
they
WebMD,
call it a
WebMD.
practice.
Yeah, the fucker is so good. Why is he practicing?
Yeah, they call it a practice.
His whole life, his whole career, he's
Practice?
I would actually like to have multiple opinions on things, though, so I think it's a good move.
Multiple opinions.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing.
Opinions are like assholes. They all stink, and everybody's got one.
He just, because I've been there so many times. He kind of knows me now, and
That's why he hasn't cleared it yet, because every time you go there, he charges your insurance company.
Yeah, he knows you got that good insurance.
Well, and he also knows that I'm probably gonna hurt myself again.
He's just trying to milk more money out of you.
Well, that's what he's milking
I
more
was
than that
like,
out of
hey,
him.
I was like, hey, I'll come back though.
Has he gone through the rear to check your shoulder yet?
Has he checked your prostate?
He has not gone to the rear to check my shoulder.
The key to a good shoulder is a good prostate. Let me check your prostate.
You know what?
Bend over, John.
Ross could be a doctor. That sounded so real. Like
It's almost like an info commercial.
Yeah, I almost would have bought that. Like if I was a patient, I'm like, oh well, fuck, that's right, man. My shoulder, like, the hell.
To fix your bicep, you got to milk the prostate. Like what?
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't get Tommy John surgery.
I don't know Tommy or John.
But I should have got Tommy John.
Oh, earlier this week I had Jimmy John surgery.
It was a freaky fast.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
I had a sandwich too, and
Yeah.
it wasn't that bad. It was
Yeah, it
a
wasn't
plain
that
ass
great.
roast beef
Maybe you
sandwich.
got tennis elbow. I've only had Jimmy John's once. I wasn't a fan of it.
He's
It's
never
not
played
that great.
tennis.
I did order a meal in there. It didn't give me the chips, and I was like,
maybe we were supposed to get our own chips like Subway.
no, but I asked for them, and she goes, well, I just rung you up for the sandwich and the drink.
that shit was still like $18. It would have been $20-something
I know,
with
man.
chips.
I know.
Dude, I'm glad you didn't get the chips. I didn't work that hard this week.
I really wanted.
You went there for a
barbecue chips.
subpar sandwich, man. Like I didn't like the bread, and to me the sandwich was small too.
And you can't really customize it and have it your way. It's not like Hardee's.
That's Burger King, I think.
It was pretty
No,
fast.
Burger
though.
King is home of the Whopper.
It was fast.
It
Was
was
it-
fast though.
Is
Yeah.
it freaky fast?
That's what you're paying for. You're paying for
Yeah.
the quickness.
I've had it delivered to the job site before. I've ordered it, and within 10 minutes, it's at the door.
That's crazy.
When have you been to a
faster
job
than you
site?
can walk down there. The fucking place I go in every day.
Of course, it's
the,
faster.
The job site.
It's faster because
That's
the guy
You're not
rode
working.
a bike there.
He only has a one-way trip. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Is Burger King have it your way?
No, it ain't.
Yeah, it is right here.
It's the fucking king, man.
Jimmy John's is freaky fast.
Freaky fast. Kevin Harvick said so.
We had a show one time where Ross was dropping us fast food taglines. We had to guess it. From 1941.
74.
Oh, this brings up a good point. Burger King. I went there the other day.
Yeah, this is Burger King. You're
Yeah.
actually correct now.
I went there the other day for the first time in like a pretty good
The
while.
Walmart Burger King?
No, the one on the south side over by Azteca. I was coming from the south side.
I don't know
Jim.
where that's at.
Yeah.
Me neither.
But anyway, I roll up to the window and say, hey, I'll take a number 2, which is a Whopper, by the way. And I said, I'll take it with cheese only, plain. You want lettuce and tomato and ketchup on that too? No. I said fucking plain. Cheese only. What do you mean do I want lettuce and tomato and pickles on that?
See, the McDonald's up here is the opposite. I'll get the chicken sandwich meal. So I'll take the chicken, the whatever the number is, plain, add cheese.
You know what them suckers have
And they're
caught?
like, so you want only cheese? I'm like, yes.
I
Nothing
always
but
say
cheese.
cheese only.
I always say plain, add cheese.
You know what them suckers of cock do when you order them cheese only plain like that? They take all that bullshit off, right? And then they charge you 60 cents for the fucking cheese. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, you just kept
Yeah.
$3.40 worth of roughage.
Yeah.
True. You should be
Like, don't charge me for the cheese, man.
I'm saving you money.
You almost lost your voice on that one.
Man.
Because 60 cents.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's at least 30 to 60 cents.
It's the point of principle, them suckers of.
You know why it's expensive? Because it's American cheese.
I want that good cheese.
What other kind of cheese can you get at the McDonald's? You got
That's
one
it.
option, right?
Yeah.
From under cheese.
From under. He puts the patty underneath his nutsack before he puts it on the bread. Wipes his nutsack with your fucking. If you get a double cheeseburger, double nutsacks.
So
And you definitely don't want the blue cheese.
if they did that to your cheese, would that make your cheese tainted?
It would.
Yes.
It would be tainted cheese.
I love a blue cheese.
I'm not a blue cheese guy.
I never what? I don't like blue cheese dressing.
I don't like
But if I get a hamburger, if you get the black and blue burger, that has
No.
the blue cheese crumbles. I don't like the blue cheese dip. For like the wings, I don't like it.
I
But
can do
on a
some-
hamburger, I like it.
I can do some blue cheese crumbles on a salad sometimes. Very light though. That's about
But
it.
what you got to do is if you get a hamburger that has the blue cheese on it,
That's not a fucking hamburger. It's a cheeseburger.
okay, you get a cheeseburger with blue cheese on it.
I felt threatened for him.
You have them. If it doesn't come on it, you have them add. You add the slice of cheese on top of the blue cheese, and it sort of like
It sticks it on together.
yes, it fucking melts it all. Great.
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 It's like a
I don't know about that.
Great.
I don't know about that. He pissed me off calling a hamburger a cheeseburger, or vice versa.
I
Well, I
just-
haven't got to the
felt-
story yet.
I felt the anger come from your voice when you're like, "It's not a fucking hamburger. It's a cheeseburger."
I know I haven't got to the point yet where I said it had cheese on it.
But you
No,
don't
there was a
call
point
it-
to his story. I thought he made it. Like the cheese and the crumbles go together.
Yeah,
and melt.
Yeah.
You made a
Yeah.
cheeseburger, but it
It's a black and blue
It
cheeseburger.
started off as a hamburger. Well, actually, is it a hamburger if the both buns weren't pressed together yet?
A hamburger's a hamburger.
No.
Doesn't matter what it's on.
To me,
Hold on.
a
Is it-
hamburger it's not finished until you put like so.
Is it a ham? H-A-M.
It's
burger,
definitely not a
or
ham.
is it a
beef.
hand H-A-N-D hand?
Oh, it could
hamburger.
be. It
It's
could be a
H-A-M.
It's ham.
Ham.
But there's
It's
no
definitely-
fucking ham in it. It should be a hand because
Yeah,
you hold it with your hand.
You're right about that.
Yep.
Hand burger.
Hamburger and ham is two different things. They're
Ham-
two different words, two different
Or
things.
should it be beef burger?
Yeah. Why is it a ham? Ham's a pork product.
It's not even ham.
It's a product of pork.
Like Micah said, it
Who
makes
the
more.
fuck- yeah.
It makes more sense to call it a hamburger or a beef burger.
Let me get one of them cow burgers.
Can I get a hand cheeseburger?
That's like ordering a chicken sandwich and they give you a fucking pickle sandwich, but they really give you chicken.
What?
I'm so confused on that one. I will say I am
Hand-
disappointed when I
hand
say
burger.
that I want a chicken sandwich with cheese only and they still add the pickles. I sometimes like the pickles and sometimes it's a surprise when they do that to me when they add the pickles and I'm not expecting it. And because I'm a man, I ate it.
Yeah. the translation of the word hamburger used to be hamburger in old ancient Rome. We're gonna say Rome. The fucking.
I want to see scientific facts. And
You got the scientific
No,
fact checker over there.
don't point at my computer. I ain't looking
He
that shit
wants
up.
you to do research.
If you bring up the topic, you got to do the research.
You look up the
He's-
point of
He's
origin.
done the same
But
thing
back
to
to the
me.
chicken sandwich with the pickle. Even if
I
you-
ate it with pickles the other day too. I
It's
did the
not
same
bad.
thing.
It's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's
But
not as
even
bad
if
as I
you-
thought.
Sometimes it is a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, listen, hear me out.
No. I'm cutting
Even if
you
you
off.
don't want the pickle on it, but you like pickles, order it with
No.
the pickles. Then you peel the pickle off and you eat that by itself because you like pickles.
No, I don't do that.
Oh, then
I don't
you're
like
sometimes
then
pickles.
fling it out the car window.
Sometimes I don't want the
Why
pickle.
don't I
then-
just order it with no pickle?
But then you got the pickle. Well, John said he likes pickles, but a lot of times he doesn't like it on his hamburger.
And
Or chicken
sometimes
sandwich.
I don't like it on my chicken sandwich, and I don't want to taste
So-
the flavor of it though.
So if you don't want the full pickle sensation or the full pickle experience, you get it with the pickle, you flick the pickle off, and then you eat it, and you still have a little bit of the pickle juice in the roll.
I don't want the pickle juice though.
Then don't get a fucking pickle.
I try not to get the pickle.
But you said you like pickles, but
sometimes it's a pleasant surprise.
yes, and you say you're not mad, but if
other times I don't want no fucking pickles.
and then you
it's
flick it off, and then you get a little bit of the pickle juice in
and
the.
I still don't
no.
want that pickle juice.
It
That's
soaks
why
in the
I
bread.
order without
yeah,
pickles.
but it's not overwhelming. Like if the
like
actual pickle
McDonald's.
is in there.
McDonald's
what's the
or
point?
fucking chicken sandwich. I'll get in the breakfast time. It's a Southern chicken sandwich or
What?
whatever.
Yeah.
And
I
it
get the
has
chicken
fucking
sandwich at the breakfast time.
Yep, you know what I'm saying? Get the chicken
So you
sandwich.
get the breakfast chicken sandwich.
Yes, and it has pickles on it, the Southern chicken sandwich. And even though the pickles aren't there sometimes, you still taste the pickles.
What is the point of a pickle? It does nothing.
Some people like cucumbers better pickled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be me.
Yeah. I hate
I don't
cucumbers.
want a regular cucumber.
I hate cucumbers,
You give
but
me
I
a
like
pickle,
pickles.
I'll
Yeah.
eat the shit out of it.
Some people like cucumbers. Say cucumbers are better pickled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want no regular cucumber. And I don't want it in my sushi.
I don't want sushi anyway.
No, yeah.
Sushi, man. Oh, I love some sushi now.
I only eat sushi when I'm drunk, and it's the only food there. Like John and Claire's party.
Wedding.
Yeah.
I ate sushi at their wedding.
If only other time I've had sushi is when the fish in it was like fried.
Yeah,
like
fried
deep
fish.
fried shrimp and
What
all
do they
that.
call that? Like fried eel wrapped in rice?
I'm not an expert at sushi.
You're not? You
No.
eat it once a week?
I know, but I normally get like the cream cheese
I've ate it
roll.
probably twice in my whole entire life.
So it's got
That's about
cream
it.
cheese, salmon, avocado.
But they all don't have that.
rice.
It has like random shit in them.
Or it's instead of salmon, it's tuna. Or instead of tuna,
My
it's
God.
crab.
No wonder why you're looking so skinny these days.
You live off the sea.
Micah, man. I'm
He's already eating plankton.
I'm about to gain like 15 pounds on you since you're talking shit.
You can't gain 15 pounds.
I sure as hell can.
I want to see you. I want to see you get fat face.
All I gotta do is break my fast and not fast anymore, and I'll fucking gain like 10 pounds in a heartbeat.
Fumble. Sorry.
Oh,
Yo.
they tied it up.
Oh yeah,
They're
Ross
in
getting
overtime?
all- Yeah, no, not yet.
They got 30 minutes left. How is that a fucking quarter?
I don't know
Yeah, I
how.
think that's wrong.
Did I miss some?
Is this in Europe?
No, it's
30
not-
minutes left in the
It's,
fourth quarter.
it's in Indiana.
Saint Xavier and Brownsburg.
There's a college game on, but the fucking tennis is on instead.
What is this?
It's high school
Why does it
football.
have 30:03?
I think it's a clock misfunction. Oh yeah, it's like I thought that's a
Hey,
truck.
but by the way, Mulan's streaming Friday.
That's cool.
Ross was excited about that for 2 or 3 weeks.
That was like 2 or 3 minutes.
Oh no, you brought it up multiple weeks.
No, it's
back
back
to
up. I
back.
think it was last week.
Nope, Micah, you
Huh?
remember Ross brought up Mulan.
Oh yeah, he got
multiple
excited
times.
about Mulan.
He loves some Mulan.
He does.
You've brought it up multiple times.
Oh, there it's on the TV. Mulan streaming
I know,
Friday.
that's what I said. I was just throwing it out there for Disney.
That's cool.
You know,
Great.
I'm probably gonna watch it for sure.
Mulan.
Now if I don't put it on Plex.
No, I'm still gonna watch it on Disney Plus.
Oh yeah. Who's Disney Plus counting y'all? You tell me paying for shit.
I am not gonna disclose where I get what from what.
think you had Claire's like Netflix account.
I-
Plex.
Oh, well, it's not Netflix. It might be Disney Plus.
Oh, yeah. You got Claire's Disney Plus now?
Well, they got from their free from.
They got somebody else's Disney Plus.
Now they got 17 minutes left to play.
Oh god.
Is that 17 seconds? 5 seconds?
no?
No.
You know what I mean?
I think there's a clock malfunction.
Must be.
Why do you got to wear a mask outside when no one else is wearing
It is
them?
stupid, man.
It's 100 degrees out there. They got to wear masks.
It starts next week here for us. If the teams, if they're on the field, they don't have the social distance because they're playing football. If they're on the sidelines, they do. If they call a timeout, they got a social distance during the timeout on the field.
Oh yeah.
Each player has to have their own water bottle.
You're not allowed to huddle up on the timeout.
In timeouts, you had to be 6 feet apart during timeouts.
Yeah, it
So
is.
how do
15
you how are
seconds.
you supposed to strategize if you're 6 feet apart?
I don't know.
Why did they kneel it? They didn't even try to win the game.
I'm trying to
Overtime.
go to- Oh my god, that clock is going crazy.
It was seconds.
I was
Yeah.
right. I was seconds.
Oh,
Milliseconds.
Man, I'm mind blown, man. They
Yeah.
broke that shit down.
You know what we should do? It's been a fucked up year. We should nominate something that was the root cause of 2020 happening. And I'm going to go with 2.
I got mine. China.
I was gonna say Trump.
China.
Nope. I think it was the Popeyes chicken sandwich that caused 2020 to happen.
Hey, if that's the case, I'm good with it.
I was gonna say all this happened.
Have you had it before?
I have had it.
I've had it like 3 times. I've only had it 3 times.
I think I've only had it like right there 2 or 3.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
They're all at work.
And you know what my second nomination for 2020 is? Seltzer's White Claws.
John. That's why this shit
That's
has a
what's
fucking...
funny.
One, John won't wear a mask, and he's fucking drinking seltzers. We're never getting out of this shit.
Oh, I will wear a mask because I'm not trying to ruin a good time for everybody.
Before the podcast started, you talked about when we went and got lunch, and everyone was giving him the stink eye because he wasn't wearing his mask.
You're right, but if you're not going to enforce it, then I'm not going to wear it. But if you're enforcing it, then I will wear it.
What are my 2 reasons for this?
You don't have to be 2.
If you just have a sign on the door and you're not going to enforce it, I'm not going to wear it. But if you have a sign on the door and you're enforcing it, then I will put it on. And I won't be that guy that ruins a good time.
They shouldn't have to enforce it.
And I won't be that guy that will give them a hard time and ruin a good time because I won't wear one. I will put it on if I'm required to wear it.
What are my reasons for this?
Yeah, what's the cause of 2020?
I'm going to say the cat peed outside the litter box.
There's only 365 days in the year. If we would have 300 and...
Oh, it's a leap year.
Yeah.
That's a good point. It could have threw off the balance.
I'm going to say that aliens are going to invade soon.
God's plan.
Drake
plan.
caused
God's
it?
plan.
Drake caused it.
God's plan.
It's God's plan.
Dude, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Yeah.
Because you blew your load before we started.
Oh, we were talking about fast food a minute ago.
Yeah.
You see the new nugs?
New nugs.
McDonald's is coming out
Spicy
with new
nugs.
Spicy chicken nuggets.
Are
They're
they
also
really?
coming out with
Chips Ahoy McFlurry.
Yes.
That sounds good.
It does.
Speaking of chicken, did you see that the Colonel is getting rid of finger licking good?
I did not. Why is he getting rid of it?
Because they said
John's over here fucking crinkling paper for no reason.
COVID.
Because they're just gonna say it's good instead of it's finger licking good. Because
Finger licking good.
Yeah, because the licking part is not conducive with the COVID practices of licking your fingers.
Speaking of COVID, The Rock has COVID.
Nah.
The Rock and his family
I've
have
seen
tested positive for the coronavirus.
So he's not a rock.
You know who else got the fucking coronavirus? Batman.
I saw that too.
Which one? There's like
The new Batman.
The nude one?
You're talking about Ben Affleck?
No, Ben Affleck's the old Batman.
Christian Bale?
No, he's even the older Batman.
Michael Keaton?
He's the older Batman.
George Clooney?
God, I think he might be dead.
Clooney's
Who
not
was
dead.
the other guy that's from like Top Gun? Val Kilmer?
Tom
Val
Cruise?
Kilmer. Val
Tom
Kilmer.
Cruise.
I forgot about that guy.
I thought he died.
Kilmer?
Did he die?
Or no, he's fat now.
Yeah, he's really
He's got
fat.
issues.
I think it's Robert Pattinson, the new one.
Who the fuck is that guy?
He was a dude from the Twilight movies.
I've never seen that queer shit.
You can't say that. He was in Harry Potter. The actual movie looked pretty looks pretty good. He looks like he's gonna be a good Batman.
He's gonna be a dork Batman.
It's gonna be
He was on Batman and Lord of the Rings, and you're gonna say he's a good Batman?
He was on Lord of the Rings.
You just said he was.
No, I said Harry Potter.
Same difference, fucking Hogwarts.
He was on the Twilight
gonna
movies,
be-
the vampire stuff.
Exactly.
the biggest vagina Batman.
Why didn't they just
Dude, the trailer looks fucking badass.
the only thing,
You really think he's a hard ass though?
Batman never was a hard ass.
if that's the way they're going with Batman, fucking Orlando Bloom will be the next.
Fucking
Batman.
Legolas as a Batman would be badass. He fucking pulls out his bow and arrow.
Who?
Orlando Bloom, Legolas, and
I'm just thinking of Pirates of the Caribbean.
I thought you were like gargling something.
Oh,
What was that from?
I had no idea what Logalaus was.
you don't know who
I
Legolas
thought
is?
you had something caught in your throat.
No. What is Legolas?
I have no idea. Elaborate, please.
Oh, he'll look up his own facts, but he won't look up mine.
Yep.
Well, it's his thing. Right?
Shitty ass producer, man.
Yeah, you're shitty, Ross.
Fuck you.
Shitty.
It shows bias.
It does.
Put some Tucker Carlson on.
Legolas.
Yeah.
L-O-G-O.
That was funny
What?
when I
What'd you call me?
Logalaus.
Sounds like something you do when you're gargling on balls.
That's what it sounds like.
Garglars.
He was a fucking elf. He was badass with a fucking bow and arrow.
Oh, he looks like a
Badass.
He looks like a vajayjay.
That was his first movie, I think. The
He
first
looks
movie.
like fucking Tinkerbell.
Yeah, I would fucking.
Because there was a fucking elf. You know who else was? You know whose lover? His lover was? You know the chick from Ant-Man?
Another dude.
I was gonna say another elf.
The chick from Ant-Man?
Oh,
Which one?
The second Ant-Man movie?
Ant-Woman?
No, actually, Ant-Man's...
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd.
Yeah, Paul Rudd's old
Paul
lady.
Rudd's his mate in here?
No!
Yeah, he banged Paul Rudd.
The lady from
I used
fucking...
to like Paul Rudd.
The lady from
Orlando Bloom and
Ant-Man.
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd's an elf?
No.
That would be pretty funny. I would watch him as an elf, even though he would be gay.
Like a funny elf.
I mean, I don't care that he kissed fucking Orlando Bloom.
No.
He's still,
No.
he's still a funny guy.
Well,
Paul Rudd's cool.
Her.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
what's her name?
I don't know.
Eva Janelin Illy.
But she's Paul Walker's...
Evan?
No, Paul, I just call him Paul
Paul
Walker.
Walker's.
Yeah. She's
Paul Walker died.
She's Orlando Bloom's old lady.
What was her name? Eva Janelin Lilly?
Yeah.
Evangeline?
Vagina Lily.
Evangeline?
She did have a dent in her chin, though.
That's a good place.
It looked like something nailed her in the chin.
That was his first movie. Orlando Bloom's first movie
Batman?
was... No,
show me the new Batman.
That's what I'm
Show me the new Batman
trying to find a
real quick.
picture of him.
Show me that.
Orlando Bloom? No, like he's famous for Pirates. That's
Pirates
it.
came out like 8 years after Lord of the Rings.
Not
I don't
true.
I don't see him being a Batman though.
I don't see no.
No, we're not talking about Orlando Bloom.
He's a terrible Batman.
Yeah, I was like, he's a fucking.
He's got a British accent. When did fuck did Batman become British?
2001 was when Lord of the Rings came out.
Guys, this wine is strong.
1996.
It's so strong, guys.
Pick up sticks. The first one.
Let's go. Come on, Ross. Get those fingers typing.
He's movie checking.
It's not giving me a fucking date.
He types slower than I do.
He ran into a firewall. Oh, there goes. He's typing away again.
I feel like this has been Googled before.
It hasn't.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
sure it has.
Oh, of course I can't find. I'm fucking searching on Yahoo.
What's that? Oh,
I had to Google on Google, not Google on Yahoo.
Yeah, you just gave yourself a virus.
fucking producer over here.
Fucking using Yahoo's search engine.
2003, so 2 years later, Pirates of the Caribbean came out.
He died in 2013.
No. What? Lord of the Rings came out in
So
2001.
there you have it. Pirates of the Caribbean was before Lord of the Rings.
No,
by
it was
2
2
years.
years. It was 2 years after Lord of the Rings.
After Lord of the Rings wrote their script.
If you want to waste a lot of time,
Talk
you watch
about this.
Yeah, yes.
I do not want to watch Lord of the Rings.
I wasted like 3 weeks of my life because I watched all of the fucking Lord of the Rings movies back to back to back to back.
The porno versions?
No, the regular ones.
Back to back to back. Lord of the Rings back to back.
So that was like
It's pretty impressive.
that was like fucking 12 hours of my life, and then I realized
Do you regret it?
not really.
Yeah.
And then I found there's a prequel series of the Hobbit movies, so I watched all 3 of those, and those were like 12 hours of my damn life.
A prequel to Hobbit. That had to be Norbit.
Norbit.
Or
And that's what got me on the fucking Harry
Pre-orbit.
Potter movies. I was like, well, I watched all the Lord of the Rings.
Is it
shit,
actually
might as
cool
well.
or is it like
the
bookworm?
Harry Potter movies? Well, not the Harry Potter. The Lord of the Ring movies is fucking 4 movies of fucking Frodo and fucking
Hobbit.
he's a Hobbit.
Okay.
Goddamn Frodo Baggins and the guy that played fucking for Notre Dame, Rudy. Goddamn
Manti Teo.
Yeah. No, his girlfriend.
As a legend?
That's precious.
all the movies, Manti Te'o is looking for his girlfriend.
But
He
it's
supposedly got married for real this
Yeah.
time.
Not to that same girl, though.
But the
No.
fucking Lord of the
Well, yeah,
Rings, it's
she wasn't real.
4-hour movies of fucking my man Frodo and fucking Rudy walking around with goddamn rings doing nothing. It took fucking 4-hour movies for them to get from point A to point B to fucking,
So-
spoiler alert, destroy the fucking
So
ring.
don't watch Harry Potter.
no, Harry
This is Lord of the
Potter's
Rings.
Cool. Lord of the Rings sucks.
What was the big deal about it then?
He just said you wasted
just wandering
4
around
hours.
in the-
It's a
That's what I
4-hour
said. There's
movie.
4-hour movies.
4-hour movies, and all they do is fucking
All
just walk
fucking-
rings
It's
around.
like 16 hours of
Frodo
nothing.
and Rudy walking around with a goddamn ring in their pocket to go to fucking destroy it.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah. So I watched all of them.
Well, thanks for wasting like a whole day, 2/3 of your day.
Harry Potter's worth watching.
Then I watched the 3 prequels, and then I was like, well, might as well watch Harry Potter. I watched all 8 of the fucking those.
There's 8 Harry Potters?
There's 8 Harry Potters.
Oh, my God.
Was there really?
And then I found there was 2 prequels to those, the Fantastic Beasts movies, and I watched them.
So is there more Harry Potters or more Fast and the Furiouses?
I think there's 37 Fast and Furious movies.
What are the order that I should watch the Harry Potters in?
In order.
Harry Potter in order, and
Harry
then
Potter
the
1, Harry Potter 2.
Because there's only a few things. If you watched the prequels first, you would have no idea who these people are. There's references and people in the prequels.
Because they know that they've watched.
Yeah,
that
you watch the originals first.
Oh, these fucking tards.
And then you watch the prequels. You go, oh, I know that person. I've seen that person's in this one. That person's in.
It's like Inception, where there's like a dream within a dream.
I've never.
No.
Isn't one of those Harry Potters about him being a stoner? Something about Harry Pothead and the sorcerer got
That's
stoned.
the first one.
Like they're just up there blazing like Cheech and Chong, but it's Harry Pothead.
You might. I think.
And the sorcerer got
stoned. I remember
stoned.
seeing something like that.
He's no stoner. It's just the name of the thing.
It was them, Seth Kettler, and Johnny Hopkins, and they're blazing that shit every day.
I was like, I remember hearing something like that.
I've never heard that.
Robert better not get in my face. I'll drop that motherfucker.
Step Brothers.
I heard there's a 2 coming out.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I did not hear that.
I did. I heard it from a very unreliable source.
Facebook?
No. Somebody at work.
The guy who writes horror flicks?
No.
No.
He's probably
He'd probably be more
more informed.
More informed about movies, yes. Especially at that brand.
Horror movies?
Horror movies.
Horror
movies. I love horror movies.
Yeah, Girls Gone Wild, Spring Break Edition. That's
just
a good horror
like
movie.
the Girls Gone Wild on TV.
I hate horror movies, though.
Why?
You see Busch Light's coming out with dog beer?
I don't like getting startled.
Dog beer?
Scared the shit out of Micah lately.
Busch Light. Busch came out with dog brew. Instead of like barley and hops, it has like I guess it's like broth. They called it. I guess like beef broth or something like that.
It's made out of dog.
Makes me want to drink it.
Some savory beef.
Is that packet beef broth?
I can tell you that dog food flavors not that great. I've had it when a jelly bean before.
I got peanut butter dog treat things.
Put
that
on
you
your
put
balls.
No, you put pills in them.
Oh,
the pill
you put
pockets.
pills on 'em?
But
Not
it's
put your
like
balls in
legit. No. You have to have small balls to get them in.
You just use multiple.
But
pill pockets.
it smells and it feels like legit like peanut butter.
Balls.
Why are you like? Yeah, it's like he's touching balls.
And it smells and feels and tastes like it.
He's dangling and like feeling up balls.
Oh yeah, he's just giving it a little old Texas Twizzler down there. Get the old Texas Twizzler.
Goddamn Damian Harris missed week 1. The Patriots running back.
He what?
Damian Harris.
He was listed as a starter.
He was scratched they drafted him. He was the running back for Alabama 2 years ago.
Play at all.
They drafted him. He didn't dress for 1 regular season game, and I guess now he's supposed to be their starter.
Wow, what happened to Sony Michel?
He can't stay healthy. But they drafted Alabama starting running back.
Dolphins are trading Rosen already?
Because they got Tua.
Tanking for Tua.
And I think Rosen only played like 1 game for them.
He was a number 1 pick.
He couldn't beat out fucking Fitzmagic.
Well, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
Fitzmagic's not bad.
You can't bench a dude with a beard like that.
Dude threw for like 500 yards for like 6 games in a row.
And they only won like 2 of them.
That's because their defense sucked.
Yeah.
That ain't his fault.
We were there.
They restarted this game?
It's a different game now.
They're wearing the same colors.
No, they're not.
Oh, yeah, it's different.
Black and
It's a
white.
Yeah, it's a different game.
Bent Bill West.
The other team was blue last game.
Broken Arrow. Never heard of him.
Serena Williams is doing a press conference, so that means college football will be coming on here in a minute.
That dude is the best one I've seen with a racket.
Serena? That dude's Serena.
Okay. When the other opponents hit the racket, it's like, ah. When she hits it, it's like, ooh. Like, motherfucker.
Testosterone.
She got a lot of bass in that voice, man.
A little bit more umph in it.
Oh, I did. Oh, fuck. I had another topic. Fuck, I don't even know the hell my phone's at right here.
I had topics, but I don't remember nothing.
I think I missed it. I think I deleted
I
it.
was gonna say I've been scaring the shit out of Micah lately.
It had to do with something with pumpkin and pumpkin spice.
You don't scare me. You surprise me. There's
I
a
startle
difference.
him.
You hear that, John? You don't even scare him.
Startle him.
You're not scary. You're just startling.
I get him jumpy.
Give me all
I
jumpy.
got a TikTok.
He walks around the corner. I pop out.
Diabetes.
That's pretty funny.
Diabetes.
Who's that?
There's some
Just a
TikTok
random
thing my sister sent me.
Diabetes.
But see, doesn't it wake you up when I startle you though?
Yeah, man. It keeps you on your toes.
Keeps you on your toes. He walks around all corners alert.
Except
Like-
whenever I'm not. That's when he gets
When
me.
he's not alert, that's when I get him.
When I'm alert, you never get me. Never. Not one time have you got me whenever I've been on the prowl. looking.
I've been got though. I have been got.
Have you?
I've
Got.
been got a
Got
couple
gotten?
times. Not very often though. Not like you. You're
Maybe.
very.
Oh, you know what? Maybe whenever I jump out, I don't scare nobody because I'm not a scary individual. You jump out, it's like, oh my God, homeless man, I'm gonna get bum rushed.
That's very true.
You
That's
know,
very true.
you're very intimidating.
But part of your approach is you're like
Ah,
you
mine's
didn't
more like a.
yeah, like you're like just kind of like and I'm like like, yeah, I just
John
I'm
shows teeth.
I'm more aggressive.
John shows teeth.
I'm actually,
Like a
I'm
werewolf.
actually popping out. Mike is like nice, slow, and casual, and he's like not aggressive. And he's like
Well, I don't want to like touch the people.
We don't have to touch him to scare the shit out of people.
Well, then why do you touch us?
I don't.
Fucking, we got a Biden over here.
I didn't only touch you. I smelt you too.
Ah, you smell good.
Your balls smell great.
I'm
You're gonna need to pull your panties back up.
I'm Joe Biden, and your balls smell great.
I approve this message.
Bro, have you seen some of the clips of him sniffing people?
Oh my God!
Like I'm like,
There's a
oh my
bunch.
God! Like
Oh my God!
nobody said like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like nobody looked back at him.
Nope.
Like what the fuck?
Mm-mm.
Like he's just like straight sniffing people.
One hand on the cheek, the other one on the pink.
All I know is that if he's sniffing my daughter, if she was up there,
It's not cool, man.
it's not cool. They're gonna.
Well,
they
if
might-
if she's up there, that's bad parenting. So
I would be up there with her and I would trip his ass.
Nah.
Give him a little whoopsie do and he would break a hip.
A little whoopsie do. Give him
Yeah.
a little whoopsie do.
You know, like you stick your foot right behind somebody and you kind of bump them just enough to make them trip behind your foot.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
It's a little whoopsie do. It's
Little
not a
whoopsie-doo.
forceful push. It's hard to prove that you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
You know, you give them a little bump and
shoulder check.
fucking grandpa's down.
Grandpa's down.
Whoopsie
Beating
do.
up on the elderly.
Whoopsie do.
I'm glad that jujitsu's coming in handy, beating up on the elderly. You did all that to beat up an old man.
I did not learn the whoopsie do from jiu-jitsu.
I did not learn the whoop-de-doo from jiu-jitsu.
Where did you learn it?
I was right now. I'll be damned if someone's gonna sniff my kid and I'm not gonna say something about it.
Yeah, that's
though.
not cool, man.
Why is your kid at a political rally?
Well, no, like they try to give them awards and stuff, so they have like political figures come out and try to give them awards and stuff.
What kind of awards
what
are you receiving?
Yeah.
She could have won a science fair.
Local
or a
figures do not come to your local
fucking singing
preschool.
contest or a coloring contest.
Okay, like a science fair? Like she's just learning how to read
Yeah.
and write.
You not see we're already doing homework? She's only 3. She's
You
already got-
overestimate who comes out and watches your daughter's
Oh.
achievements.
Danielle gave me shit because there was a thing that's like show the word in the 12 frames or something like that, or
What?
show the number in the 12 frames.
Have y'all watched The Hamster yet?
The hamster.
Yeah. Your wife sent out a
Oh, there's
Snapchat.
a guinea pig.
Yeah, oh, a guinea
the
pig,
class
yeah.
has a guinea pig.
And I guess each kid has to take it home and watch it.
No, she opted out. She opted out and said she does not want to watch it. She'll participate with any class activities, but she is not taking the guinea pig home.
Oh, Forrest would eat that fucker.
Well, she's also worried about the cat, too.
Oh,
The cat won't do shit.
Meow Meow would play with it.
If Tori lets it out,
All it takes is one bite from a guinea pig and that cat's gone.
Forrest will definitely kill that fucker, though.
I can't believe they would send that thing home because it'd be like, oh, the guinea pig wants to go swimming and drown.
That's the shit that they sent something home saying, "Hey, here's
That's
the class,
dramatic.
the class pet.
That's
Here,
how you spread COVID.
Sign a waiver.
should-
to septic.
Oh, y'all should, like, the next time y'all have a big party at y'all's house, say y'all have it scheduled, y'all should schedule to be watching that guinea pig The next time you have 30 people over your house.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then send in
opted out.
then
She
send
opted
in a
out.
film documentary.
Yeah.
Honestly, I
To
don't
the
want no
teacher.
damn guinea pig in there, and I don't want to clean
This
the
guinea pig is
cage.
fucking
I don't
drunk as
wanna-
shit.
Yeah, we get that guinea pig. I wouldn't do that.
I had a guinea pig.
I did too.
Yeah.
7th grade.
I didn't have one.
7th grade science
I didn't want
class.
one.
It was about 8th grade. I had one. Yeah.
Science class, 7th grade. I took the guinea pig.
We had
home
hamsters growing up as a kid.
in the
We
summer.
didn't
We had rats and guinea pigs in our science class.
No, we had like Miss Mears or something.
Yeah,
we didn't
and
do
there's
shit.
there was a rat and
No,
guinea
there
pigs.
wasn't.
There's rats in there.
I was in that same class. All we
We
did was
had-
stick paper clips and light sockets.
Jesus.
And I pushed pus out of my fingernail.
What?
I remember that, but I don't remember the guinea pig.
They had guinea pigs and rats and mice, and I took a guinea pig home in the summer.
That's the class that I heard Alan Jackson sing. Where were you when the world stopped turning? That's whenever the trade towers got
For
It's
me,
2001.
That was Mr.
Yeah,
Avery.
it's coming up.
I was in
I was
8th
in
grade.
ge-
Never
I was in
forget.
Mr. Avery was history.
I know. I was in geography. It was geography.
I was in Miss Mears. I was in
I was in
science.
geography, though.
I was in science.
It's crazy. Where were you at when the world stopped turning, Ross?
Photography class.
What were you
Photography?
photographing?
Photography class in 10th grade.
Was it like still
Taking
like the black
pictures?
light shit? Where
Taking
you had to,
pictures of-
like, take a picture and hang it in the black room?
No, we weren't in the black room, the dark room.
They were
No, so
taking,
there
pic-
still was a dark room.
they were
though.
taking
Yeah,
pictures
we
of
used dark
buttholes
rooms, yeah.
and hanging them.
Yeah, we would go back there, and me and Tom Callahan, motherfucker, stupid. Actually, no, Tom wasn't in. That's in my photography class. Tom was in science class, and our dark room was in the back of the science classroom. So Tom would be in the front of the classroom in science, and the photography class would be back in the dark rooms, cussing and all that stuff. And Tom's class would be laughing their ass off, motherfucker, dude, because they could hear us in the back.
They went to a Christian school.
Sister Rose didn't do shit.
Sister Rose.
She was a cunt.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man, she's
I'm
still
so
alive.
glad boarding school paid
It was
off
actually
for you.
pottery. 9/11 was pottery class. Sorry.
Oh, you weren't in dark.
It was the same classroom, same teacher.
What did y'all cook in pottery class?
What?
Was it pot class or pottery?
I just remember the teacher ran out of the classroom. She got her phone call on her cell phone. Ran out of the
She got
classroom.
accepted to something.
We're like, what the fuck? This bitch is crazy. She was crazy. We're like, this bitch is crazy. She runs back in, turns the TV on. Boom, 9/11 on the TV.
Where were you
Yeah.
when the world stopped turning?
I don't remember if he got like there was an announcement or something, or something happened where someone was getting checked out.
They
and he
turned on
the
Channel
TV
1 News for us.
He turned the TV on, and we sat there and watched the rest of class. And
When
And
did y'all
then-
graduate?
And here's the thing.
07.
So you were 4 years behind me. I was in 10th grade, so y'all were in 8th grade.
Were
Seven.
you one of
7th
the
grade.
Were you one of the kids like me that got to stay at school all day while everybody else
Oh,
got
yeah, I
picked
didn't go
up?
home.
Their mom and
I
dads
didn't-
came and picked them
No,
up.
I was driving, so I couldn't leave. I remember 9/11 was also payday at work, so I left work.
Can
Oh,
you
we
look
weren't
at-
working yet.
All right, I
you
left-
were working?
I started working at 13 years old.
Well, I
Yeah.
worked at 10, but it was just a summer job.
I worked at Winn-Dixie starting at 13.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I remember leaving school and then picking up my paycheck from Winn-Dixie and all that.
Do you remember what day 9/11 was on?
I
Because
think it was a Wednesday.
okay, so there wasn't football practice, but I definitely went to football practice the
Yeah.
next day. I was gonna say the football practice didn't stop just because the world.
Yeah,
stopped.
high school football stopped. We didn't play that week. I remember we didn't play that week.
We still had practice.
Yeah,
We
I'd have been
practiced,
playing at
and
that
then-
time too.
Then the next week our season picked up.
I would have still been a Jaguar. You would have been a what? A Dolphin?
I was a Santa Fe Crimson Hawk.
7th grade, I'd have been a Viking.
Oh yeah, yeah. Y'all were the Vikings. We were the Jaguars.
I'd have been a Viking.
I was already in 10th grade, man, playing high school
10th
football.
grade.
Yep.
Man.
Yep, because
I graduated in 03.
Oh, 3?
2 years after I graduated, yeah.
That's like 17 years ago.
Yeah.
You old
That's like
fucker.
14 years ago for y'all.
What are you, 40?
35.
Oh, you're not that old.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
turned
You're like
36
3
this
years
year.
older than me.
Yeah.
The math doesn't add up. If you're only 3 years older than me and you graduated in 03,
I graduated, yeah.
but I graduated in 07. That's
Yeah,
4
s-
years.
Yeah, well, I'll be 4 years older than you in November.
Yeah, we're like 2 days apart.
Yeah.
he's
that's
like
right.
Matt. He's like
Yeah.
Matt's age.
So we're only like
when-
3 years
I went to school
apart
with his
for
brothers. His brothers were in the same
Oh, okay.
same year as me.
Jason was probably a year older, but Matt was the same.
No, I remember like 6th grade we had lunch together. I think they were all in the same. They were both in the same grade.
That's cool.
Well, they were in the same grade because one failed, probably.
Yeah, one was dumb. Yeah,
Probably.
my 8th grade at Lee Gibson. They're in my class.
Wow. So I learned something today. Me and Ross are 3 years apart for only 2 days. And then we're 4 years apart.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man. That's real crazy.
That's freaking crazy.
That's friggin' math.
Psycho?
Jews are good at math.
Psycho is a year, 364 days younger than me. Younger than me.
Because he was...
His birthday's the day before mine, but I'm a year older than him.
You know Psycho is not actually Psycho?
No, he's not. He's
a nice guy.
A really nice guy.
Yeah.
In fact, he hit me up the other day. I hadn't talked to him in years.
Yeah.
On Facebook. He said something about somebody playing for the Lobos, and he heard the name, and I'm like, cool, man.
Cool.
That's cool. I graduated like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was born.
He's probably thinking your kid's playing already.
I don't have kids.
Do you have kids?
Not that I know of.
Exactly.
I hope.
Your steering wheel's in there, and Big Al wants to get to it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, boxed it back up to give it to you.
Well, thanks for giving it to me.
It has a little less dust on it now than what it did when you gave it to me.
It was dusty as fuck.
Oh, it's still dusty as fuck.
And it was sticky.
And there's some like animal hair on it too, dog or cat hair.
That thing's old, man. I'm
Yeah.
surprised it plugged in and played.
Oh, there's a big difference between that
yeah.
one. And,
Well, at the time, that thing was like top of the
Yeah, the
line.
gear-
like
the gear
15
in that-
years ago.
I'd probably throw it away, but the gear in that thing is stripped.
Is it?
Yeah, compared to this one, the force feedback on that.
Did you ever put the disc in to set up the force feedback?
Computers you can't put discs in
You
the
buy an
computers
external CD-ROM.
Computers nowadays, Micah's automatically download all that
You can
stuff.
probably go on download.com and download that disc.
I don't need to. Nowadays with USB, you plug that shit in, it automatically downloads all the drivers. But yeah, you can sit there
like
with that.
Dale Earnhardt comes on that steering wheel?
Hey man, I'm Dale Earnhardt.
You said it comes with all the drivers.
But with that one, you can sit there and grab the wheel and move it back and forth without even registering. As to where that one, it picks up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the belt in that's probably stripped because it's so old.
Oh, there's belts in it?
That one, that one's not belt. Belt-driven ones are
Gear
expensive.
Oh, yeah.
That's all electronic.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, electronic gear.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Hey, I'm tired of wearing a mask. I don't know if I told you.
You don't even wear it?
Yeah. Hey, tired of wearing a mask when you don't wear one?
I wore one at Disney the other day.
Oh.
Well,
Yep.
that's
and
pretty dumb.
That was torture.
Yeah, that's what you get for going to Disney in the middle of the pandemic.
Best news of the week, though, is my local grocer no longer has one-way aisles.
Hell yeah.
Which is a good thing because
people like John without his mask on went the wrong way.
I wouldn't wear my mask, and I'd go down the wrong
it's
aisle.
going to prevent me from getting beat up.
Get out of there, kid.
It's going to prevent me from getting beat up. Last
Because you don't stare people down?
No, last Saturday was at my local grocer, okay? Well, we wanted to go down to one aisle to get some frozen enchiladas to take home and cook. Well, it was a one-way aisle. Couldn't go down it. So we'll go to the next one. We turn the corner, and there's a gentleman standing there with his cart on this side of the lane. No problem. Well, he's reached across, checking out, touching, finger-fucking everything on the shelf. So we wait for probably a good minute to a minute and a half. He makes eye contact with us. And he proceeds to stay there in the middle of the fucking aisle. So I grab his cart. I pick the fucker up off the ground. And I set it down next to him. And I proceed to go on by. And he looked at me like I was the rude fucker.
Yeah.
Was I?
Hey,
A little bit.
Yeah,
How inconsiderate was he, though, to sit there and block the whole fucking one-way lane? Knows we're there. Could easily move his shit over and say, hey, man, sorry. Like, no big deal.
You said he was on this side of the aisle reaching over to this side?
Had the complete fucking
He's
whole
completely
thing
Then you
blocked.
know what I do? I take my cart, and the side that he's reaching over, that's no cart on that side. I just go right. You could step back, let me through.
I feel like that's a bigger asshole move
No.
than me. Evidently, he had his cart on the wrong side, so
You
I
know
just
how
wanted
you're
to
not
put
an
it there next
asshole?
with him.
As you're doing it, you say, excuse me.
I didn't say a
Excuse me.
word.
Yeah.
Didn't say a fucking
Well, Ross
word.
is basically saying, move or I'm hitting you.
Yeah, I'm
Where
saying,
you just
excuse
picked
me
his
as
cart
I'm
up
forcing
and
my
moved
way
his cart.
through. I'm like, excuse me.
I didn't, like, slam it down. It was like, here, your fucking cart is on the
Because
wrong
if
side.
you're
You
reaching
lost
on
it.
something on this aisle, you need to have your cart on that side.
That's my
Yeah.
thought.
I agree.
If not,
And-
I'm moving on through.
and here's
He's
the thing,
in the wrong to begin with, but
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know if the way you handled
And
it
I
is the right
and
way.
I get, like, you know, you want to look something, grab something cool, whatever. I gave him like a minute to a minute and a half. He acknowledged the fact
Yeah.
that we're there. The fact that he didn't like acknowledge,
He's
hey,
trying
here,
your
let me
ass.
move this.
He's trying you.
I gave
Yep.
him an opportunity. He failed to react, so I react. You either get shit on or you do the shitting. I did the shitting that day.
Yeah. I get it.
I shit in his cart.
I agree.
I'll do it.
I somewhat agree with your approach, but I probably would have said something like,
I would
"Excuse
have
me."
never made it to the eye contact.
Like,
When
I
I
would've
see him
said,
sitting there
"Excuse
looking,
me," like, and just looked at
excuse
him.
me, I just make my way through.
But
Excuse
see,
me.
I feel like you're more of an asshole when you say, excuse me.
Well, bitch, you're in the fucking way.
Yeah.
And like you said, you've already been patiently waiting.
For a track to explode.
All right, you sat there. You waited. He acknowledged you that you're there. You looked at there's a fucking hole of things blocked up. He's being a fucking picky little bitch and finger fucking everything.
Yeah.
Then he say, "Excuse me."
They say actions speak louder than words. Prove me wrong.
Well, to me, like, I'm like, hey, don't touch my shit. So
I hope he was a germaphobe.
But I wouldn't have done what he did. So again, you wouldn't have to touch my shit.
I just went around him and said, "Excuse me," as I'm going
like
around.
you said, I might
couldn't
have,
go around.
I would have walked my cart towards him and said, "Excuse me."
So he was in the middle of the aisle.
Okay,
Excuse
this
me.
guy should be extremely lucky because I was gonna take his cart and fucking push it all the way down to the other end of the aisle.
You could have done a bumper cars, and you could have just and
He should have threw random items in his cart. He wouldn't have known that were there until he went to check out.
Tampons, that'd have been
He was
great.
like, "Why the hell did I buy quiche?"
you should have clipped a balloon to his belt loop, like on Impractical Jokers.
Now I gotta get close
Yeah.
to him.
You trying to social distance, John?
Oh no, I'm trying to butt thanks.
Yeah.
I want a good laugh when I go grocery shopping.
Evidently, I've been a hostile fucker because I didn't
He
tell you
has
about my
been.
gym story. That same week last week,
He's been on a roll.
go to the Southside Gym.
Let's forget it. You're going to the yuppie side of town.
Well, just listen. We go to the far corner. We get there.
Just listen, fuck it.
We get there, and we go to the far corner where the big rack is at to, like,
I don't know.
stretch your arms.
I don't go to that gym, so I
You
don't know
got the
how
same
it's-
fucking one on the north side. It's the same thing.
Just
Oh, the layout's
imagine
the
the same thing. Just imagine the same thing. That's
Okay.
what I do. I don't know.
Did they recently remove the step in the cardio section too?
Which one?
Apparently they're the same.
We don't know.
Yeah,
We
they're
don't
the same.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
So- We get there. There's nobody over there stretching. So we're going to spend a few minutes getting our arms and legs stretched out like a responsible workout person should do
You just go right in.
to keep from popping a muscle. So we're over there. We're stretching arms out, pulling on the cage thing, getting our calves stretched out. And I look over, and there's this, I don't know, late 50s, early 60s old fucker standing there with running shorts on with one ball hanging out, tube socks, and fucking knee pads.
You don't have that on the north side.
Who the fuck wears knee pads to the gym?
People with their balls hanging
A
out.
professional cocksucker is. That's who.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So he's staring at us while we're, like, stretching. I'm like,
No, he's staring at you, staring at his balls.
I don't know.
Yeah, he thinks that you actually want his
You
balls.
looking at my balls?
So I try not to pay him no mind, but he's staring at us so uncomfortably, like, this far away, like, hurry up and get off the machine, fucker, is the message that was received to me. So I look at
It's going to be a while.
I looked at my woman and I said, apparently we're in this fucking guy's way. Like, we better go. So we did. But we couldn't even get our shit
He's
gathered
like,
up.
perfect.
He's already on it, fucking stretching like a damn monkey at the zoo, like getting after it. We go over to the damn little ab cruncher thing. Motherfucker's on the floor stretching his legs now. I'm like, you was in such a hurry
To rush you off.
to rush me off so that you could, like, do one calf stretch and then get on the floor? Well, he gets back on it, and I said, oh, yeah, here we go. I go stand behind the fucker. I make eye contact in the mirror. We're this
guy.
far
The
apart.
tables have turned.
Yes, we're this far apart. He will not make eye contact with me in the mirror. And I'm sitting there going, looking at my watch going,
I've never seen Michael wear a watch.
I got, exactly. I didn't have one on.
He's not.
I take my foot and go like this. I walked up and said, "You're a fucking asshole," and I turned around and walked off. Like, he had me so mad. I hope I made him uncomfortable, just like he made me uncomfortable. There's been plenty of times I want to get on something, but I don't go rush the motherfucker off.
You know what the
I
guy
might
said?
work out around
I
there.
want to get on something all the time, and I never do it.
Exactly.
The guy was like, with his accent, he's probably from the north side of Planet Fitness.
Yeah, he's from the north side.
People that down here don't talk with that accent.
Yep.
South of I-4, we don't talk like that.
You know
People
what?
down here like to have their balls hang out, and
Yeah.
apparently this guy isn't cool with it.
Apparently, y'all don't know what a judge-free zone because y'all are judging me with my balls hanging out.
I should have called him a cocksucker, and he probably would have been like, "Oh, thank you, like, thank you for noticing."
You too?
No, that was not an invitation. As luck would have it, we left that area over there afterwards. I'm like, I'm cooling down, we're good. And like, shit, I left my water bottle over. Well, guess who comes?
Cocksucker's blocking my water bottle.
Guess who comes walking like towards me at the same time? I'm
The
like,
guy with the nuts
"Oh,
hanging
yeah."
out.
He steps to the right, I step to the right. He steps to the left, I step to the left. He will still not make eye contact with me. He knows he's in the wrong.
That's what you get for going to the south side one, man.
Yeah, man.
Mike gets so heated though.
Well, no, I just don't take shit no more. Used to.
Yeah, you're right. You don't.
Used to, I was the guy. I'd be like, just quiet, like let people mow me over, man.
You haven't taken shit for almost as long as I've known you.
No, man, that's not true.
That's true.
I take a lot of shit.
You do take.
You don't take a lot of shit. That's the problem.
Until you flip my switch, and then when my switch gets fit, it's like
your switch gets fit.
Yes, it's full fuck you mode at that time.
He does not take a lot of shit.
That is true too. That is a fact.
He does not take a lot of shits. But when he does take a shit, it's a shit.
Hey man,
it's like a week-long shit.
Dude, I was so impressed with myself. I took 2 this week. I took one so big twice that when I pinched it off, it slapped me in the back of the balls.
What?
Yeah, that's how you know that thing's a snake, man.
That is disgusting.
Sneaky snake.
Oh man, and then like you're on the shitter, and then you pinch it off, and it comes back and goes right on the back of the balls, man.
That's disgusting.
Then you gotta wipe your balls too.
Too much information.
If you take a shit and you pinch it off and the water doesn't splash up and hit you in the ass, you got problems.
Well, that's a solid ass dude.
That means it had back pressure to it. It had tension on the other end, pushing back up, so it didn't splash down because it had tension on it.
Oh yeah, this one didn't have splash down.
The spring rate was way too high on that bitch.
Well, see, yours was laid down.
This motherfucker.
There was no drop with yours. It just like straight just.
Yours like a snake down the fucking hole and.
That's how he just had a monster ass shit.
The turd took a head start down the drain.
You had a solid bomb where it dropped and it created a splash.
It was about this long and a couple big ones.
Yeah. You had too much in there for a splash.
Well, man.
That or your water levels are low.
Does your breath taste like shit? Or smell like shit?
Nah, I like coffee these days.
Okay, I was like, because that shit was like at the fucking little dingy thingy in the back of your throat.
They told me I got long intestines.
Yeah,
I got a slow digestion.
It's like a mile long. Your
That's what I'm saying. That they need to go in and saw a mile of intestines out, and I'll be good.
I want stomach dump out to butthole. Bam, straight shot.
Yeah.
Like I want my stomach to be a funnel, and the asshole to be the tip of the funnel.
You do have a lot more room for error when you have longer intestines. Like, not error, but
we're not trying to be scientific, John. We're trying to be funny.
Dysfunction.
We don't need the facts.
I will say,
the 1 mile long intestine gets all the bacteria out and does this and that and extracts this.
No, I feel like it would hold more.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
I should have more problems.
Well, another thing, when I have a solid deuce coming and I know it's been brewing, and I know when I'm about to pinch it off, it's gonna create a splash. I will like hurry up and pop up real quick, so that way it won't hit my butt.
No.
I haven't mastered pooping like that.
You can't do that because if you stand, your ass cheeks go.
No, it's not
like
a full.
that,
It's not a full stance though.
Now you smear the shit in your ass.
I'm pushing.
Now you gotta wipe the walls.
It's like this. It's a quick just spam. Like a quick like.
Did you fucking calf raises while you're taking a shit?
My ass, the legs don't spread any more or any less.
John's like, I put phone books underneath my toes. The heels touch the ground, but my toes are on top of the phone books. So I push off the phone book, calf raises.
Are you one of those that sits backwards on the toilet so that you can hold onto the tank like this?
No, but
I could put my Kindle up there.
That is probably the correct way you're supposed to do it.
I can read some books on my Kindle.
You straddle the toilet.
If you get a proper squat
He reverse cowgirls fucking toilet.
No, actually, a reverse. No. That would be missionary. That would be missionary because then you're facing it. Missionary's facing, so you're facing the toilet. Would be missionary. Reverse cowgirl is the way we're sitting on it currently. Think about it. Reverse cowgirl is now, like how you sit on it now, where your back is to it.
Well, maybe staring at the wall is the right way.
How do you know which way is front and which way is back?
Well, if you're looking at the toilet, that'd be like, to me, face to face.
But you're looking at the back of the toilet. It is. The tank is the back of the toilet.
Yes.
Yeah. Where's the handle at on a human? That'll answer this. Where's our handle?
Mine's in my front. I don't know where yours is, but
I don't know.
I think my handle's in the front.
Not talking about the handle of the butt plug.
I don't know butt plugs.
Oh, plugins.
We'll play no butt games.
No butt games. I can't wait to watch Milan tomorrow.
Streaming September 4th.
It's tomorrow.
Hey, they're doing a little We Will Rock You.
Wine burns.
You okay?
Wine burns in the nose.
Are you gonna kill that Abbey wine?
We already killed it.
Is it gone?
No. It killed me, though.
There's more in there.
That right there will make your turd slap you in the back of the balls.
When John brought that over, I'm like, why?
Why are we going here?
Why?
Abbey wines, 2 glasses of that makes you feel pretty good.
I-
But John's also been drinking them seltzers.
This is really my first honest review for an Abbey wine. You know what I will say? It's like a 7-layer bean dip. As you go through the bottle, there's different flavors that punch you in the mouth.
Oh,
at
man.
one point,
Better
I'm
not be
pretty
any sour cream in there.
no, I'm pretty sure at one point there was 110 octane Sunoco racing fuel in this.
I want to say I helped him do one wine one day, Paul, and I want to say he tested it with the little buoy that you put in there. It tells you the
Buoyancy?
alcohol. Yeah, it tells you the alcohol content. I want to say it was like 12 to 14.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good for
That's
wine.
some good liquor.
that's like straight gasoline. Alcohol content was like either 12 or 14. I can't remember.
Golly, that's good.
Like you
God,
said,
that's
it's probably in layers.
That shit will put hair in your nipples,
so when
man.
you pour it, you probably had a decent.
That right there will make your butthole grow over, and then a hair strip go right across it.
That wine is meant for like having it with like a steak or having a glass with. It's not meant to down 2 bottles a night.
This is meant if you're looking to get raped, drink this because you're gonna be blackout.
Why do you think I love it?
It's a date rape drug.
It's a date raper.
Rape me.
There's a song.
Rape me.
Yep.
Rape me, my friend.
We're your friends, and we're not gonna
I'm
rape
not
you.
Don't
gonna
rape
rape
me, please.
Yeah, I'm not gonna rape you.
No,
Don't
not
worry,
into that.
man. Even if you ask for it,
We're not into that.
definitely not. No, but
I'm not doing no off-roading, going through the old mud pit,
No,
little 4x4.
no. Even if you had cookies and coffee, I still wouldn't rape you.
I wouldn't do you for an Oreo.
I wouldn't do you for a full pizza. I wouldn't do you for a
You wouldn't eat
milkshake.
pizza anyway. You get heartburn. Oh, don't you take Zantax?
Tums?
Zantax.
Prilosec.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you take Zantax, people are dying from every cancer known to man because of Zantax.
I have taken Zantax.
The commercial came on. I was like, if you ever take Zantax and you have brain cancer, finger cancer, colon cancer, liver cancer, pancreatic cancer, penile cancer, skin cancer, it named off every cancer that Zantac causes.
I have taken Zantax though,
Well, you might need
but
it.
I don't really take them a whole lot now. Most of the time, if
Don't
I
take
know we're
Zantax.
gonna be drinking or something, I'll take a Prilosec maybe, or I'll take it after
You know what?
I eat.
I've only had heartburn once in my life.
I don't think I've ever had it
I
that
thought
I
was-
know of.
I had it for like 4 days to the point where I was like concerned, like, am I having a heart attack?
Is
And
that what
then
it feels like?
like on the 4th, yeah, I was like tight, like pressure in my chest.
Maybe I have had a heart attack.
And then like on the 4th or 5th day, I burped and like went away. I'm like,
wow.
that's weird. It's like I just burped and the pressure and the discomfort in my chest went away.
You got the fire out.
I was like, and then I'd feel it coming back, and then when it came back, I burped. It went away. I'm like, I think I might have heartburn. Went and bought Tums, ate like 6 of them bitches, and I haven't had it since. Yeah.
Bye bye burn.
I was like, holy shit, I had fucking heartburn for the first time. I never
I
knew
just
it.
ate a bunch of chalk.
Tums, the fresh breath maker.
I don't know.
That's the right-
I have the
that's the
mixed
right
fruit ones
slogan.
and
Yeah, I like
the
the
mixed
fruity
fruit ones.
I
Yeah.
like the fruity. I'm not fruity, but I like the fruity ones.
You'll take the
It's like the
berries.
men's one a days where it says to only take 2 a day,
You
but
take-
you're like, I get to take 6 of them, man.
Who the fuck could take 2 men a day?
Yeah, I take the men's
probably a
once a
lot of
day.
people.
I take the men's once a day gummies, but it has to take 2 a day.
You take men's once a day.
Men's one a day gummies.
It takes one a day, twice a day.
Can you take 2 men's once a day?
Why would you call it
That's
one
what it says. It's
yeah,
men's
why would
one
you-
a day, but you have to
yeah.
take 2 of them.
Why that doesn't make no sense?
I think it's you take 2 of them once a day.
Why don't you call it men's 2 a days?
It's 2 men's one a day.
It's like the
That's
adult
what it
version
is.
of the fucking Flintstone vitamins.
Stupid. I like those gummies though. Those are good.
Mhm.
They're tasty.
I got a jar of them by the Keurig if you
It's
want
hard
some.
not to eat more than 2.
If you want 2 on the way out.
Take my daily dose on the
hit
way
the
out.
2 fucking
Get a
men's
couple
one a day
2 men's.
gummies, and I got mixed berry Tums in there too if you want them.
2 men's, please.
It's alright, I only get 1 a day.
One a day. It's
One a
okay.
day. 2 men's, 1 a day.
I can handle it.
Taking my daily dose at the same time.
My daily dose of
I
one
do this
men's.
every day. 2 men's once a day.
Oh God.
Should we wrap this thing up?
Yeah, sure. Guys, I'm so tired.
Is that yeah, sure, sir.
Faux show.
I don't know. What'd you say?
Yeah.
I don't know. What
yeah,
I
sure,
said.
sir.
Did I tell you I had a
Sir.
chicken taco earlier? And
Yeah,
freaking,
you showed a chicken taco and they put.
that ice cream was so good.
I had a
was a
puffy
marshmallow.
taco. Have you ever had a puffy taco?
a yeast infection?
That's why I got it, to see what the puffy taco was.
Yeah, they take this soft shell Choco, they put it
Choco?
in Choco.
I think I shot
They dip it in the deep fryer real quick to make a puffy, pull it back out, boom.
I had a chicken taco, a Chipotle chicken taco, and it had onions. And guess what? I fucking ate
Ate
them.
'em.
Yeah,
Like
because
a
you're a
big boy.
bitch. You didn't want to go up to the counter.
Guess what, guys? What men do.
He didn't want to look weak in front of his coworkers today.
Yeah.
I'm not about to go
Oh,
back
I
up there and
gotta
bitch
insert
about some
dominance.
onions, so I fucking ate it.
Topped it off with some Parent Trap ice cream.
Parent Trap, that's what it was
That
called.
shit was good.
Parent Trap at Cloud 9. Cloud 9 had marshmallows.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You guys are on cloud 9.
I got Parent Trap because it had peanut butter and Oreos.
And it was in my beard for later.
And I had coffee later
And I had coffee too.
with a triple shot.
Triple shot that thing.
Cool.
It is cool. We got
It
iced
was-
coffee.
It was.
Yeah, it was iced coffee, so it was cool.
It was
Should have had it melt down the ice cream, put it in the iced coffee.
They don't have ice cream at the coffee shop. But they did have a coffee ice cream. You see that?
But they were out that day.
They were out.
Yeah.
Well, you could get a shot of this espresso.
Espresso.
Yeah, it sounds like a Mexican clothing store. Espresso.
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 right.
Express.
We'll
Yeah.
see y'all next week.
Will we though? Maybe.
I don't know. Depends
Maybe.
on Mike's
We
schedule.
didn't see you last week.
Yeah, you never know.
These fuckers didn't want to do it. I was all for it.
I didn't want to do it.
We'll see y'all next sometime.
Yeah, but
See you.
you.